Check mic 1518 till we start. Good afternoon and early evening, everybody, and welcome to Graham Gymnasium here at Andrews Osborne Academy. I am Anthony Camardi, and we are here for the 5th game of the season for your Phoenix. The girls are 3-1 this year, riding a 3-game winning streak, 1-0 in the Lake Effect Conference. Looking to improve that to 2-0 against Lawrence today. 3:22 to go until the scheduled starting time of 5 o'clock. Of note today, the Phoenix get Maya Edwards back, who was nursing a back injury the last couple of games. So we're going to get going in a few minutes after Lawrence gets the warm-ups in. So that suggested 5 o'clock starting time might get pushed back a little late. But knock on wood, wherever you are, we got good streaming today. Remember last time against Euclid? Not so lucky. So I want to give a huge thank you and a huge shout out to Dave White, the IT department chair here. And he did some amazing things to make this able to happen today. So shout out to Dave. Thank you so much. And let's have a good one today, everybody. Yes.
So you can turn it off when they're announcing.
When he starts on. How's the back? Back's good? Back's good?
Yeah.
Welcome to Graham Gymnasium for this afternoon's contest between the Lawrence Lions and Andrews Osborne Academy Phoenix. Today's opponents are friendly rivals, and we expect all attendees to respect the players, the coaches, and the officials. Now let's meet the lineups. First for the visitors from Lawrence. Number 15, Clara Bowman. Number 35, Mary Helen Wentz. Number 2, Kayla Ponyard. Number 13, number 30, Gwen Heiselberg. Number 4, Cheyenne Mann. Asia Robick. Number 1, Aaron Griffin. Number 6, Deanna Holdsworth. Number 18, Jalen Douglas. And number 16, Josie Birchwood. Now for the Phoenix. Number 1, Iris Parker. Number 4, Jordan Williams. Number 5, Natalie Kircher. Number 6, Dakota Royer. Number 7, Chloe Johnson. Number 2, Alejandro Lopez. Number 9, Berta Ruiz. Number 10, Sophia Lewis. Number 14, Annie Royer. Number 16, Izzy Schuler. Number 17, Veronica Borchikow. Number 21, Maya Edwards. Number 22, Hanny Martin. And number 23, Carlota Diaz. The Phoenix are coached by Mike Fitzgerald. Let's have a great game.
All right, the lineups have been announced, and we're ready for some volleyball here. AOA versus Lawrence. Unlike the first two games, I'll be on the AOA bench side of the gym, where the Wi-Fi is much better and the service is much better. So you should be able to hear my lovely voice loud and clear. However, it is a bit hoarse. The Jets Steelers game was very frustrating, as I'm sure many of you Cleveland natives can relate to with the Browns. I feel your pain. It's not easy being green. We get the start of the best of 5 sets here. First to 25 in each set. When there are 6 on the floor, I'll give you the starting 6. Right now I see Chloe Johnson, Allie and Dakota Royer, Alejandro Lopez, Berta Ruiz, and Izzy Schuler, with libero Iris Parker standing idly by.
Timeout. Just hit play. Because it just has like a timeout.
I've also been given DJ duties tonight, so bear with me. And as the referees are confirming the lineups on the court, it's going to be a little difficult for me to see the numbers for Lawrence, but I'll do my best. I'm across the way. I see a number 1, Aaron Griffin. For Lawrence. I see a number 2, Caleb Honyard. And as I get the numbers more clearly in my sight, I see a libero on the court. That is number 22 that I don't have on the roster that was handed to me. And it appears as if we're just about ready to go. And if I don't get you all of the Lawrence players, I will do my due diligence and get those to you sometime between timeouts and sets and all of the above. Referees say they are good. The girls are ready. I'm ready. Let's toss it up. John DeGroat swinging by, wants a shout out, give it to him. And 5:07 p.m. This is the closest to a game time start that will be going live. Usually a JV game would be proceeding. And buses were on time, and everything's good today. So let's keep it that way. It's a beautiful weather day. Looks like it's going to be beautiful weather all week here in the greater Cleveland area. Hope all of y'all had a great weekend. Today was our first a formal day here at Andrews Osborne Academy, the first full Monday of the school year. You can follow us live on YouTube on the Andrews Osborne Academy YouTube page. Go to the Go Live tab and tell all your friends. Looking to grow a live streaming program here at Andrews Osborne, beginning with me and hopefully students to follow, to stream multiple games at multiple locations at multiple times. But Rome was not built in a day, though I wish it would be. We do what we can. And right now, we can start this volleyball game, and Allie Royer is going to start things off. Allie's serve is tipped backwards, and the first point goes to the Phoenix as Lawrence unable to get that. Again, this is a Lake Effect Conference game. So both Allie and Dakota Royer, Izzy Schuller, Alejandro Lopez, Iris Parker, and Berta Ruiz on the court to start as Lawrence plays that over, and that is in for Lawrence, so it's 1-1, and the serves will go to the girls in green. On your screen at home, Lawrence on your left in the green, AOA in blue, with the exception of the libero, Iris Parker in white for Andrews Osborne. Service coming from Lawrence. As he puts it up, Dakota Royer back to Schuller, and Schuller puts it down. 2-1. And with my vantage point here, it looked as if it was good, but the referees called it that Schuller stepped over the midline, and the point went to Lawrence. That one tipped over, but a double hit called, and this point goes to AOA. Second server for the Phoenix is going to be Berta Ruiz, number 9. And Berta's first service goes over the net, and Allie Royer bumps it up. Dakota Royer hits it down, and the point for the Phoenix. I've said it before in broadcast, and I'll say it again. Royer to Royer will be a common theme. Berta Ruiz. Again, the service tipped off the net. Lawrence saves it. And over it goes. Allie Royer, Iris Parker, Dakota Royer, rinse, repeat, point, Phoenix 4-2. And Berta Ruiz to serve again. 3 in a row so far for Berta. Now bumped up. Lawrence cannot get it over in 3. So that's 4 in a row now for Ruiz. 5-2, Phoenix. So far the home matches for the Phoenix have gone pretty handily. As Ruiz sends that one. Dakota Royer sets it. Allie Royer. Izzy Schuller is going to get called for over the midline again. And this is going to be a Lawrence point, 5-3. So a a few careless mistakes early on from the Phoenix. As this service goes over, bumped up in the air and into the netting by Schuler. And 5-4 is the score. Lawrence again to set service. Bumped up by Parker. Allie Royer, Izzy Schuler. This time it works. And it goes out of bounds. 6-4 Phoenix. Third time the charm for Schuler. As it looks like Chloe Johnson is going to sub in for Iris Parker. As the libero can sub in and out freely. Schuler to serve next. A good serve by Izzy. And a point for the Phoenix, 7-4. Other AOA action on this fine September 8th. Middle school soccer is home to Lake Ridge. And the JV boys soccer are away at Hawken. Lawrence over in 3. Bumped up by Lopez. And Lopez tips it over. Lawrence saves that there. And bumped over. Picked up by Dakota Royer. Allie Royer. Dakota Royer. Point Phoenix. (8-4) early. Izzy Schuler to serve again. And that one goes begging as Schuler's service goes out. And Parker comes in for Izzy. 8-5 Phoenix. First set of this best of 5. Allie Royer bumps the serve and miscommunication there as Johnson just into the game, can't get to it. 8-6. And that ball is saved in point again to the Phoenix. I was taking a video for the phone. Looking to get one for the gram here. As I am multitasking, Dakota Royer to serve next. First service from Dakota is saved by the Phoenix, and Lopez tips it up, and a lift called by the referee, and it's going to be 10-6 now in favor of your AOA Phoenix. Royer Dakota to serve again. Another one, a hammer, and it hits her in the face. Let's make sure she's okay. But it's 11-6 Phoenix nonetheless. Look at a knuckleball there, hit her in the face. Hopefully she's okay. So we have a timeout on the floor. Referee's getting things organized here. And Royer to serve. Serve is in the air. Saved by Lawrence. And Chloe Johnson gets it down. 12-6 Phoenix lead. Good point there by Chloe Johnson with the hammer down. So Dakota Royer back at it. That service picked up. And 3 hits, not enough. As another point for number 6 in blue. Royer. Service, another good one. This time 3 is good for Lawrence, Parker, Alejandro Lopez. Parker sets it. Ali Royer hammers it. 14-6. And timeout taken by Lawrence. And now, well, my DJ duties are inaccessible due to the phone I was given needing a Face ID. So we'll take a quiet timeout here. 14-6 Phoenix lead. In the meantime, let me pull up. Tomorrow the girls are back at it here. Home to Our Lady of Elms Panthers. I'll be doing the scoreboard for that game, so the game will not be live, unfortunately. Then Wednesday we're going to go on the road to Shaker Heights for a boys varsity soccer game. Picture day for sports, today and tomorrow. So again, follow us on the AOA Instagram, AOA Athletics, Instagram as well as the AOA YouTube for all of your AOA video needs. Also on TikTok, where the TikToks are absolutely hilarious and informative. Anthony Camardi from Graham Gymnasium with Andrews Osborne Academy versus Lawrence in his Lake Effect Conference matchup. Dakota Royer ready to serve again, up 14-6 in the first set. Another good serve. And another point, but Chloe Johnson goes up and denies the effort by Lawrence. 15-6. Royer's serve is saved and out of bounds. And Dakota Royer is on a roll. Now Phoenix up 10. That serve. What a save by Ali Royer. Dakota Royer bumps it. Parker sets it. And Ali Royer tips it over but does not finish the point off. This point, Dakota, Ali, point, Phoenix, 17-6. In the player interview that was able to be streamed safely against Euclid, the best part about playing with her sister is A, they have fun, and B, it saves her parents a lot of driving time. Dakota, another serve. Tipped up, Lawrence. Iris Parker picks that up. Dakota Royer, Alejandro Lopez. Bumped up by Lawrence. And this one is going to be in. So the Phoenix don't cover the back end. And Lawrence gets on the board. 17-7, however, they have a big hole to climb out of here in the first set. This serve by Lawrence. Berta Ruiz picks it. And Chloe Johnson gets it saved. And a block by Johnson on the return. And it's going to be point Phoenix. And if you're wondering, two of the stronger, I'm not going to say stronger or weaker, but I'll tell you what, as Lopez gets that serve down, and an ace for Alejandra. And we have a substitution here for Lawrence, as we have that substitution. After this season, only Iris Parker and Ali Royer, who will be dearly missed from this squad. Everybody else is returning next year, and that will be a strong unit coming back. Lopez, serve, down, point, 20-7, Phoenix. As it's going to be more of the same for the Phoenix in their first couple matches. And now, back from her injury, Maya Edwards checks in for Alejandro Lopez to serve now for the Andrews Osborne Phoenix. Serve up. And hammered down by Iris Parker. She's not even wearing the same color jersey. Iris Parker gets that one. Maya Edwards to serve again. Another good one. Bumped up. Edwards. Dakota. Berta Ruiz. Saved nicely by Lawrence and over. Now it's over. And out. 22-7. 3 points away from the Phoenix owning a first set here. Graham Gymnasium. Andrews Osborne Academy. Beautiful day afternoon. Couldn't tell if you're inside, but if you're outside, you know. Edwards. Service goes out. 22-8. As we have a substitution by Lawrence, as the libero for Lawrence comes out. That's a good serve there. Saved by Parker. Johnson bumps it over as she needed to with the third hit. Set by Edwards. Dakota Royer. Allie Royer. Point. Phoenix. Dakota to Allie. Allie to Dakota. Royer to Royer. Any way you want to put it. As Iris Parker will get her first serves in for the Phoenix. Parker's serve goes into the net. Not the best start of service for Iris, but a comfortable enough lead for AOA. 23-9. And Lawrence reciprocates, and they send it back into the net. 24-9, as Allie Royer will serve for the set. Royer's service, bumped up in the air. Third hit's over. Iris Parker. Allie Royer. Izzy Schuller. First set, Phoenix. So teams will go back to their benches for a moment. About a 3-minute break. And we'll be back. I'll mute the sound. And we will reconvene shortly. Anthony Camardi. As I resume my DJ duties, we're back on the mic here for the start of the second set. And Mr. Chris Fox walking by. So 1-0. Phoenix lead. And starting the second set is going to be Lawrence. So after a dominating first set, we have a new Phoenix, singular Phoenix, one girl, sorry, is number 5, Adelaide Kircher, on the court to start the second set for AOA. So Izzy Schuller, Allie Royer, Dakota Royer, Iris Parker, Adelaide Kircher, Berta Ruiz on the court. As the first serve goes, tips off the net, and the Lawrence get on the board first, 1-0. So the net providing a little aid, and the second serve coming up here for Lawrence. This serves a little better. Saved by Dakota to Allie. Iris Parker hits it over. Bumped up. Lawrence. And that hit goes right into the net. And it's 1-1. As Dakota Royer back to serve. She had a very strong first set serving. Let's see if she can continue to trend here. And with an ace, I would say she has. 2-1. Let's see if Dakota can get on a roll just like she did in the first set. And again, I cannot stress enough. Hold that thought. Dakota to serve. That one into the net, so not quite the run we wanted. But 2-2 now. Can't thank Dave White enough for providing help and support to our live streaming efforts. Lawrence to serve, 2-2. Second set. Kircher, Dakota Royer, Allie Royer. It's going to go on the line, says the judge in the back. 3-2 Phoenix. And we'll have Veronica Gorchkov checking in. And Berta Ruiz to serve. Berta's service is saved. Tipped up in the air. And Iris Parker saves that one. Hits the framework of the building as that is still in play. And it hits down. So 3-3 here in the second. A little bit of a hiccup to start the second set, but it's kind of the same in the first set. Let's see if AOA can take flight as that serve does not get to the net. 4-3 Phoenix. As Iris Parker checks out, Chloe Johnson back in. Izzy Schuller to serve. Her serve is saved by Lawrence. Second bump up. Third hit over. Ruiz. Dakota to Allie. And once again, the Royers. 5-3 Phoenix. And Izzy to serve again. Schuller's serve goes begging into the net as Parker will check back in for Schuller. 5-4 Phoenix. And as always, the Phoenix coached by Mike Fitzgerald. Lawrence coached by Brian Coffoletti. And if I say the last name wrong, I apologize. 5-5 as that service goes down as an ace, hits the back line, says the official. And that serve is going to be saved by Allie Royer. Dakota Royer. Chloe Johnson tips it up and finds a hole in the defense. Throws a change up at him. 6-5 Phoenix. Allie Royer back to serve. That service is bumped up, set, and 3 is over for Lawrence. That bump to Ruiz. And Lawrence can't save that one, so the tip over is successful by the Phoenix. And the score is 7-5. Royer again. And that serve is successful again, 8-5, as the Phoenix have yet to drop a set at home this season. No, that should not be and will not be, I won't let it be, the commentator's curse. I'm just speaking the truth. And that one hits the pole, which apparently if it hits the inside of the pole, it does not matter, it counts as out of bounds. We learn new things every day in this game of volleyball as Royer serves. Up 9-5. And 1, 2, 3 go Lawrence. And point goes to the Phoenix, 10-5 now. The Phoenix now on a 7-2 run. Allie Royer, service up. Lawrence sets. Lawrence does not hit it over. And once again, AOA on a roll. Allie Royer, another one for the Phoenix. After losing a heartbreaker to Beechwood in the first game, the Phoenix have had, not to put down the competition, not much competition in their next 3 matches. But you know what? You play who you have on your schedule, and then when you're challenged, you step up to the moment. And these girls are more than capable because they played a fantastic game against Beechwood, and now on to my DJ duties. As the music goes, we remind you to follow us on all our socials. AOA YouTube, AOA Instagram, AOA TikTok, all the AOAs. As Allie Royer set the serve coming out of the timeout, up 13-5 in the second set of the best of 5. Lawrence saves. Lawrence does not continue the play. 14-5. As Allie Royer will continue. Interestingly set. Third's over from Lawrence. Berta Ruiz saves it up. Iris Parker bumps it. And Royer tips it into the net. Not the best route there from Allie. But it's still a comfortable lead nonetheless. 14-6 Phoenix lead. And Lawrence service. Dakota Royer bumps. Allie Royer. And Gorchakov gets it over. Lawrence again. Lawrence into the net. 15-6. Mentioned the youth of this Phoenix team with the exception of Iris Parker and Allie Royer. Gorchakov serves over. Bumped up. And Chloe Johnson hammers it down. And that one's over. Parker with a beautiful save. Johnson gets it over. And a point for the Phoenix. What a play by Iris Parker. Reaching back, and she's got a little swag. Saying, yeah, I won that point for us. Gorchkov again. Service strong. And unable to save us, Lawrence. 17-6 Phoenix. As the libero for Lawrence checks back in. Gorchkov. That one saved. Berta Ruiz tips it. Royer. Point. Phoenix. And that Royer to Royer was Allie to Dakota. And let's tag a mascot to Lawrence, the Lawrence Lions. As that one again from Gorchkov. Lawrence cannot get to that. And now Gorchkov again. Another beautiful serve and an ace as it gets down. 20-6 Phoenix. We're just about a half hour into this one. Gorchkov into the net, 20-7. Most of the points that Lawrence are scoring are by error of the Phoenix, not necessarily by merit, as Kircher checks in for Gorchkov. That service up, Parker, Allie Royer, Chloe Johnson does not enough to get it over. 4 hits, and it's 20-8. That serve, Dakota Royer, Allie Royer, Dakota Royer. Blocked by Johnson, and a point for the Phoenix. What a presence up front by Chloe Johnson, as it's now 21-8. Chloe Johnson, just a freshman. And a huge impact on this team as Parker serves it. Allie Royer saves. And over. Iris Parker diving save. Allie to Dakota. Point Phoenix. That's how it's done. As Carlotta Diaz checks in for Izzy Schuller. I apologize. Not point Phoenix, as the midline was stepped over. So 21-9. I stand corrected. Parker calls, bumps. Allie Royer, Dakota Royer. Rinse and repeat. If I haven't said it before, I'll repeat it, for lack of redundancy. But if it works, why are you going to fix it? 22-9. Second set. Dakota Royer back to serve. And a good point there from Dakota. Yeah, 2 juniors, 2 seniors, and a plethora of freshmen and sophomores for this squad. So the future is bright as that serve from Dakota goes into the net and Lawrence gets into double digits. 23-10. Lawrence to serve. Those juniors, Izzy Schuller and Veronica Gorchkov, as that serve does not make it to the net. And point Phoenix, Maya Edwards coming in to serve for the set. So Edwards will check in for Berta Ruiz, and Veronica Gorchkov will check in for Kircher. And Maya Edwards to serve out the set. bumped up. Iris Parker. And Allie Royer hammers it down. And 25-10. 2-0 Phoenix in a clinical rout of the Lady Lawrence Lions. So we'll throw the music back on. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back. Anthony Camardi, Andrews Osborne Academy in Graham Gymnasium here on this fine Monday, September the 8th. I just let it play.
No, I know.
And we're back here for the start of the third and we'll say, I'm not going to say presumably final set. As a commentator, you never assume because that's the curse of the commentator usually. But for those of you at home watching, you can assume whatever you would like. Third set in this best of 5. As the officials get the rosters set. Hanny Martin checking in for the first time today. Allie Royer to start the third set with the ball in her hands. Kircher also in. Royer's first serve. Set by Lawrence. And blocked by Schuller. And it's going to be a point for the Phoenix as it was a double hit. Actually, it looks like the official called it carry. As it's 1-0 Phoenix. Allie again. Allie again with the point. So we know Allie's out there. We know Hanny Martin's out there. Kircher, Izzy Schuller, Dakota Royer, and Veronica Gorchkov. Allie again. Lawrence, mini hits from Lawrence. So 3-0 to start here as Royer will keep going at it. And another one for Royer. This time Royer's serve. Unable to be handled by Lawrence. And it's 5-0 Phoenix in the third. Again, Phoenix are 3-1, looking to improve to 4-1 overall. Looking to get a 4-game winning streak and go to 2-0 in Lake Effect Conference play. Also learning today that they are in District 6 of Ohio State Athletics. I'm learning all about Ohio State Athletics as this is my now, call it, third-ish week living in the greater Cleveland area. And I'm loving every second of it here in Willoughby. Royer, 7 for 7 thus far. As the Lawrence player slips and that sends her through the midline, and the point will go to the Phoenix. So Royer, 8 for 8, looking for 9. And gets it. Looking for 10 for 10. And gets it. I predicted the future. Again, you never want to assume as a commentator, but sometimes a little Freudian slip here and there. Royer. This one is saved successfully. Pumped up by Martin. Allie Royer. Dakota Royer. No. And that point is going to go to the Phoenix. So, Allie Royer pitching a perfect set so far. As that one's bumped up. Tipped by Schuller. Allie Royer tips it over. Lawrence saves that one out of bounds. Allie again. Timeout called by Lawrence, and we'll be back in a minute. Oh, pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. One date of note. Next Monday, September 15th, is Chick-fil-A Day for AOA. Come to Chick-fil-A. I got to get the address of that Chick-fil-A, but I will let you know. Come support. As Allie Royer is back to work, looking for a baker's dozen. And gets it, 13-0. And that's 2 unanswered touchdowns for Allie Royer. 14-0. And another one, 15-0. Clinical. Not much of a fight put up by this Lions squad. That one's saved. And over by Lawrence, and they get off to Schneid. And Lawrence is on the board with a nice hit to the back corner. With precision, if you will. 15-1. That serves up, saved by Schuller. Allie Royer back, Gorchakov to hit. And in on the far line, 16-1. As now number 4, Jordan Williams checks in for Adelaide Kircher. As Gorchakov gets the service. One of the 2 juniors on this squad, and Gorchakov gets the point. Let's see if Veronica can serve out the remainder of this set. And that serve is way up in the air. Tipped up. And that serve is down. And the second point for Lawrence as Hanny Martin cannot get to that one. And Sophia Lewis checks in for Gorchakov. As the service comes in, and we have to wait for the substitution to be completed before the service. And now we commence. Or continue, resume, that word. Service tips the net, saved up by Schuller. Dakota Royer hammers it. Schuller, Allie, Dakota. Out of bounds, says the back judge, 17-3. Another good serve from Lawrence Martin. Allie Royer. Jordan Williams gets it to go. 18-3. Jordan Williams in, a sophomore. Now Berta Ruiz checks in for Hanny Martin. And Izzy Schuller to serve. 18-3 Phoenix. Oh, great serve from Izzy. Tipped up by Lawrence and saved by Allie Royer. Dakota Royer. Jordan Williams tips it. Lawrence over. Berta. Allie Royer. A good point here. And Lawrence hits it into the net. And the Phoenix get the point. 19-3. Izzy back to serve again. And that service goes out on the sideline. 19-4. As the Phoenix will have to wait a little longer to achieve victory. The presumably inevitable victory, barring some formal major collapse. Serve from Lawrence. Not there. 20-4. Now Dakota Royer hits the back line. 21-4 from the freshman. That ball saved up, and the building hammered that one back down. 22-4. Three points away from victory. 2 points away from victory. And with not much time left, I'd like to send one more huge thank you to Dave White. For without him, who knows, with the stream. And another one, match point coming up now for Dakota Royer. And we'll see if Coach Fitzgerald sends a couple of girls over after for an interview. It's been my pleasure serving as we look to continue to grow the online streaming program here at AOA. And there it is. 25-4 in the third set. AOA win. 3-0, improving to 4-1 on the season. AOA taking care of business. believe there's a song out there, something along those lines. I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Be sure to follow us again. All the AOA socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, for all of your AOA goings on. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Anthony Camardi. And the Phoenix take flight and dominate today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.